So finding a comfortable seat up on the edge of your blanket, and that could be cross-legged, it could be stretching one or both legs out in front of you, finding what is right for you today, knowing that everybody is in their own adventure in their bodies, and we need to tune into what that is at each moment. Once you've found your seat, close your eyes. Begin to connect with the breath, deepening the breath, letting the breath soften tension and holding with the exhale. And receiving new vitality and energy through the inhale, breathing it in. It's been a big week, it's been a long journey through this year. You may feel like you've lost some of your spark, your lightheartedness, your inspiration. So let each breath, each inhale be a little kindling for your inner spark. What is possible now to reignite that inner flame of curiosity, of inspiration, of energy. Shining and polishing the places where we've become dull or lethargic. A couple more breaths here. Fanning the inner flame. Then bringing your hands to your heart center with your next inhale. And then exhale, gently opening your eyes to the floor in front of you and taking in the colors and the light around you, just noticing. With your next inhale, reach your arms up to the sky, looking up. Exhale, float the arms out and down and look down. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, looking up. Exhale, out and down, looking down. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, out and down. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. And this time, exhale, bringing the right arms back, bending the elbow, sliding shoulder blade down your back. And left, coming down. Inhale, up, right, comes down. So it's almost like we're riding a bicycle with the arms, these circles, right, getting into the shoulders. A little popping might happen. And then moving smoothly in these circles with the arms. And then we'll go back the other way. So pressing forward, letting the upper body twist as you move. And then release hands to the knees, leaning forward slightly. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, drop your right shoulder towards your left knee, looking back behind you. Inhale back to center. Exhale, drop left shoulder, right knee, looking back behind you. Inhale, center. Exhale, right shoulder drops. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, left shoulder drop. Inhale, center one more time each side. And then coming back to center, let's switch the cross of the legs. Bringing the arms by the sides again. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. And exhale, pulling down cactus arms with fists. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, float the arms out and down with wrist circles. Interlacing the hands behind the back, rolling the shoulders. Inhale, lift, arms, heart, and gaze. Exhale, release, hands come back by the sides. We're going to do that same thing, but add a lion's breath. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, cactus arms, lion's breath. Inhale, lifting back up. Exhale, wrist circles. Float the arms out and down, awakening that inner lion, lioness. Roll the shoulders, interlace the hands. Inhale, lift, arms, heart, and gaze. Exhale, release. Hands by the sides again. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Feeding that spark. Exhale, lion. Inhale, lifting up. Connecting with your inner power. Releasing the arms, floating out and down. Interlacing the hands, rolling the shoulders. Inhale, lift, arms, heart, and gaze. Exhale, release. Arms by the sides one more time. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Strong lion. Inhale, lifting back up. Exhale, wrist circles. Float the arms out. Interlacing the hands behind the back. Roll the shoulders. Inhale, lift. Arms, heart, and gaze. Keep the arms lifted. And as you exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Inhale, roll the right ear to the right shoulder. Exhale, back down to the heart. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. Exhale to the heart. Moving side to side. Releasing tension in the neck and the shoulders. And after your next time, to the left, bringing the head back down to center, and then inhale, lifting the head back up. Lift the arms a little higher again. Exhale, release, and shake out the arm. Nice. Let's stretch the legs out in front of us, bouncing out the knees, rolling the feet around. Then from here, let's come to hands and knees. Feel free to put your blanket underneath your knees if you need a little extra padding there. Hands underneath the shoulders, fingers spread really wide, knees underneath the hips or a little bit wider. Take an inhale here. Exhale, round the spine, gazing towards the belly button. Inhale, tilt the pelvis, let the motion slide up the spine, belly drops, head lift. Exhale, rounding back. 2 more with your breath. And then coming back to a neutral tabletop, we're going to bring the left knee onto the right calf and then let the left leg rest down. So we're really pressing into the belly of the calf. And then you can walk your hands back so you're beginning to sit back, and you'll feel this. It might be really intense, and it's for me. And you can rock a little side to side. You might be able to sit back further depending on how your calf feels. So we're just getting a little massage in there. So we're gonna release some areas where we hold tension that might be contributing to the lack of flow for our inner spark today. So getting into the calf here. Rock a little side to side, moving. Whoa! Moving that knee around into the belly of the calf muscle. The gastrocnemius. Isn't that a great name for the calf muscle? You might rock forward and backward to get a little range of motion in there. Ooh. And then releasing there, let's make our way to a down dog for a moment and just notice the difference in your calf muscles. Walking out your dog. And then coming back to hands and knees, and we'll place the right knee on top of the left calf, letting the right foot rest on the floor, really getting into the belly of the calf muscle with the knee, little or big pressure point there. Releasing by rocking back and forth, or sitting back and holding, applying pressure. Releasing tension. You rock side to side. Notice the sensation here. Might be pretty intense. All that holding in your calf muscle, releasing it here. Maybe rocking forward and backwards. One more breath here. And then releasing and making your way to a down dog. Ooh, stretching out both of the calves as you pedal your feet, and then drop both heels to the floor, pressing the heart back. Really lengthening through the backs of the legs. Nice. With your next inhale, look up past your hands and step, walk, or jump to the top of your mat. Exhale, hang in a forward fold, soft knees, shake your head around. Yes, 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 and no, no, no. Relaxing your neck and shoulders. Soft knees with your next inhale. Sweep your arms out and up, standing all the way up. Reach to the sky, gathering starlight, sunshine, bringing it to your heart. Connecting to your inner spark, your inspiration, your joy, your life energy. Soft knees here, spreading the toes wide. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, bend the knees, swan dive forward. Inhale, flat back, lengthen the spine. Exhale, down, place the hands. Step the right foot back behind you, pivoting the heel to the floor. Windmilling the arms up for a warrior two here, sinking down into the legs. Strong base, pressing down through the outside edge of the right foot. Pulling the ribs back slightly so they're stacked over your hips. Dropping shoulders down the back and looking out over the left fingertips. Deep breaths here. Feeling strong in your life force, in your integrity, and your inspiration. With your next inhale, lengthen the left leg. And as you exhale, reach forward, shifting the hips back, and then windmill the arms around for a triangle pose. And you can let the left hand rest on the left leg wherever it falls. Or you can bring the hand to the inside, palm facing out. This requires a little more core engagement. And then gaze up if that's available to you. You can let the right hip drop forward and the ribs twist up. A little more space for the low back. Lengthening here, strong through all limbs in the body. With your next inhale, coming back up. Exhale, drop the arms down. Pulling forward into that front leg, hands to the hips, and we're gonna step forward and bring the right knee up in front of us. Balancing here for a moment, dropping shoulders down the back. One more inhale. And then as you exhale, step back again to the back of your mat. Bring your hands to the floor and step back to a down dog. Deep breaths here. Inhale, pull forward to a plank pose, top of a push-up. You can drop your knees if you'd like. And exhale, lower all the way down to the floor. We're going to do another little release in the arms, similar to the calf release. We're going to come up to a low cobra pose and bring the right forearm parallel with the top of your mat. Bringing the left elbow up towards the right elbow and pressing in. You have two bones in your forearm, the radius and the ulna, and there's a little trough in between them. You're going to press into that. You can even set your head in your hand, and rocking back and forth, sliding down the right forearm with the left elbow. And you can do that a few times. Again, this might be kind of intense, especially if you work a lot with your hands. Whew. Just releasing the stagnation so our energy can flow through the body more easily, more effortlessly, more integration of inspiration and flow, energy and spark, opening up these channels. One more. Flow down the arm, or you might just hang out for a breath in a spot that feels really tense. And then releasing here, bringing hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, press back through hands and knees or straight up to a down dog. And notice the difference in the arms right now. The right versus the left. How do they feel? With your next inhale, look up past your hands. Step, walk, or jump to the top of your mat. Exhale, hang forward, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, standing all the way up. Reach to the sky. Palms pressed together. Exhale, hands to the heart. Take a breath here. To the other side. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, bend the knees, swan dive forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, down, place the hands, step the left foot back behind you, pivoting the heel to the floor, aligning your feet. Inhale, windmilling the arms up for a warrior two, bending deeply into the right knee, pressing down through the outside edge of the left foot, pulling the ribs back to align hips, ribs, shoulders, sinking into these strong legs here, strong foundation connected to the earth, energized, supportive, holding here. With your next inhale, lengthen through the right leg, and as you exhale, reach out in front of you, reaching, and then windmill the arms around for a triangle pose. Again, you can let the right hand land wherever it does on the leg, using that as support, or bring the hand palm facing out to the inside of the leg. Looking up if that's comfortable, reaching up through that left arm. Can drop the left hip forward, rotating the ribs up, creating more space in the low back and hips. One more breath here. And then coming back up, strong core. Exhale, releasing arms down, bringing the hands to the hips, bending into the right knee, and then coming forward, lifting the left knee up, just balancing here. You're welcome to also just place your toes on the floor if you need a little balance support. Just tuning into that inner midline strength. One more inhale. And as you exhale, step back to the back of the mat, hands to the floor, press back to a down dog. Breathing here. Inhale, pulling forward to a plank pose. You can drop your knees if you'd like, holding for another breath. Inhale. And exhale, lowering all the way down, long straight line. Bringing the left forearm parallel to the top of the mat. This time, bringing the right elbow up towards the left elbow and then pressing in. You put your hand under your chin if you'd like, and sliding the elbow down in that trough between the radius and the ulna. So your left hand is palm down on the mat. And so you're doing this over the top of the forearm. Pressing in. Might be a little intense. Releasing the stagnation. Letting go of holding, tension, stress, barriers to energy flowing well. Do a couple more breaths here. And then releasing, bringing the hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, press back through hands and knees or straight up to a down dog. And walking out your dog here, feeling what it feels like in those arms, waking up those forearms. We ask so much of our hands and our arms, giving them a little attention, appreciation. With your next inhale, look up past your hands, step, walk, or jump to the top of your mat. Exhale, hang forward, fold. Soft knees. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, standing all the way up. Palms pressed together. Exhale, hands to the heart. Close your eyes and take a breath here. And then bringing your feet a little wider than hip width apart, we're gonna do a little twisting. So we're gonna bring the right hand to touch near or on the left foot, and then the other side. So we're gonna do this with the breath. So inhale at center, and then exhale, right hand, left. Sorry, let me get this with the breath. Yeah, so we're inhaling in between and then twisting and touching. So it's moving kind of fast. We're working the core here if you don't feel it yet. And the hips. Two more. Nice. Come back to center. Hands to the hips. Let's take some hip circles. Moving around. Big circles. And then going back the other way. Wonderful, letting the arms hang by the sides and swinging side to side here. And then coming back down to your mat. Coming onto your back, hugging your knees into your chest. Rocking a little side to side. And then placing your hands palms down underneath the edges of your hips. So rocking the body a little side to side. So we're cushioning the sacrum here. And then we're going to extend the legs out any bit that you can. Maybe you can extend them out all the way. We're floating them above the floor, but you're also welcome to keep your knees bent. And we're going to basically flutter the legs. So pressing the low back, you're going to tuck your tailbone, pressing the low back down into the floor, belly button towards the spine, and then we're going to flutter the legs. So you can do this with knees bent or legs all the way extended. We're getting a little more core activation here. This power center, the third chakra. So you can do this with your knees bent too. And feel that heat building, strong core. deeply hug them into your chest. Woo! Nice little core strengthening there. And bring your feet to the floor, hip width apart, in close to your body. If you have something underneath your head at the moment, you may want to remove it. We're just going to lengthen the front body after we just contracted it with a nice bridge pose. So pressing into your feet, lifting the hips up. And finding a bridge pose, maybe pressing the elbows into the floor, extending the hands up by the sides, or interlacing the hands, rolling the shoulders under. Pressing into the feet, lifting up. Breathing through the front body, really engage the glutes, lift up a little taller through the front of the pelvis, press the feet into the floor. Nice expansion shining out from your front body. One more inhale. And exhale, lowering down. Bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees fall out to either side. Hands to the belly, closing your eyes. Letting your body soften. Relaxing here. You're welcome to stay here in Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined bound angle pose, or stretch your legs out if you'd like, making your way to Shavasana. Letting go of all effort in the body and the mind. Letting your energy, inspiration, desires, sparks have permission to rise to the surface, to energize your day, energize your life. If needed, help shift your focus. But for now, just being, resting here. Back to the surface of your body. Begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And as you're ready, bend one knee and then the other, placing your feet on the floor. And come to rest over on your right side. Taking a breath here and keeping your eyes closed and your attention internal. Gently press your way up to find a seat. Sitting with your eyes closed, allow these words by Donna Ashworth to wash over you. This is a poem called To the Woman Who is Slowly Fading Away. To the woman who has lost her spark, to the woman whose get up and go has well and truly gone, this is for you. This is to remind you whose daughter you are. This is to remind you that you don't have to be everything to everyone every day. You didn't sign up for that. Remember when you used to laugh, sing, throw caution to the wind? Remember when you used to forgive yourself more quickly for not always being perfect? You can get that back again. You really can. And that doesn't mean letting people down or walking away. It just means being kinder to you, feeling brave enough to say no sometimes, being brave enough to stop sometimes and rest. It starts the moment you realize that you're not quite who you used to be. Some of that is good, some of that is not. There are parts of you that need to be brought back. And if anyone in your life is not okay with that, they are not your people. Your people will be glad to see that spark starting to light up again. So if you have been slowly fading away, my friend, this is the time to start saying yes to things that bring you joy and no to things that don't. It's really pretty simple. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart, pressing your thumbs in to feel your heartbeat, your personal pulse. And take a deep breath of gratitude, sending that gratitude from your heart out to all the cells in your being. May you go through your day continuing to feed your inner spark, connecting with what brings you alive, and let that nourish you. I thank you all for joining me for practice today. The light within me honors the light within you. The spark within me honors the spark within you. Namaste.